best-selling books, How to Survive the Filthy Rich, turned into a CW series that's a hit called Privilege. I'm here with JoAnna Garcia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So talk to me about that. Now there's a Privilege book you mentioned?
Yes, there is a Privileged book. I think it's the same book of How to Teach Filthy Rich Girls, but that now they put the Privileged cover on it, and based on a a CW show and all of that kind of fun. We got them in our dressing rooms yesterday, and all of us were like, wow, that's pretty fun.
We're a book.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Let's talk about Megan a little bit and her fashion choices.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little bit of talk about it.
There's a lot of talk about Megan's fashion choices. Strangely enough, Joe makes a lot of the same fashion choices.
Oh, very good, very good.
Not to talk about myself in third person, but no, Megan's definitely a little bit more conservative in her dress, and I think she's starting to take a few more chances, showing a little leg here and there, wearing a few skirts and dresses and stuff like that. Megan's a sexy girl. She's just sort of approaches it in a different way.
Right. Would she wear something like, I don't know, a little flower?
If you see tonight's episode, the little flower was about this big, and it was white, and it was stuck right around here.
See, I knew
much to the dislike of my hairdresser. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice.
You're welcome. You have Lauren Conrad coming.
Yeah.
Talk to me about her character.
She was fantastic. She played herself during a party scene. That episode airs tonight.
Okay.
And she was phenomenal. I mean, she's just a sweet girl that is so beautiful and talented, and it was great to have her on the show. She's so hip and fun and in the moment and way cooler than me. So it was nice to, I bought all the clothes from her line as, a fan of her clothing. So it was nice to meet her and be like, you make great clothes. Yeah. So she's a great girl.
You went star geek on her.
I totally star geeked on her. I do that to everyone. Anyone that I'm a huge fan of. I do not mind geeking out. I mean, Leslie was on Reba twice and under 2 different characters. We didn't even care if it made sense or not, because how can you not want that little piece of, that little nugget of goodness to be around you at all times?
Right.
I think if Leslie was into me, I would want to marry him.
Okay. Well, you got a proposal already, Leslie.
I've told him that. I've proposed to him every time I met him.
Is Leslie going to play more of a character?
I hope so. I hope Dale comes back as much as possible, because I just want to see the height difference between Ashley Newborough and him, and when he hugs her, it's just the most delightful thing to see.
How about her dating life? Let's go through that.
It's active.
3 guys.
Yeah.
All right. First, talk to me about Jacob.
Jacob is the dreamy headmaster of the girls' school, which I always thought was a little scandalous to begin with, but we sort of skimmed over that in order to have Megan, experience a little love right off the bat in Palm Beach. And of course, we have our dreamy next door neighbor, Will. And my best friend Charlie. So I know about as much as everyone else. I mean, I sort of know what's happening this week, which hasn't aired.
A little bit of inside scoop.
But Megan's a young, sexy, attractive girl that is looking for love. She's not any different than any normal girl. I think that we approach sort of love relationships and that whole subject in a little bit more of a responsible manner, but she's just like every other girl. Megan is definitely the girl that you could grow up with, the girl right next door to you. She's the every girl.
The down-to-earth girl.
Yeah.
Now, I like what you guys are playing with Will and his little analogy about end of the movie.
Yeah.
Are we going to keep exploring that avenue?
I think Will might approach Megan in maybe Act 1, actually. I think will happen sooner than later.
Of his movie or of her movie? So that's the big difference.
I think that there's an undeniable chemistry between Will and Megan, and that it was sort of a natural progression to kind of explore that. And he's a really interesting character, and I think Megan is very intrigued by him. He's intelligent and worldly, but also very down to earth, and he kind of surprises her. She expects not much from him, and he surprises her with a lot.
Now, Will is talking about the end of his movie. What about the end of Megan's movie?
I hope the end of Megan's movie lasts for at least like 5 or 6 seasons. I think that there will be.
So you want her to get with someone and stay with him?
No, I think that the sort of Pacey, Dawson, Joey sort of triangle would be interesting. Whatever the fans want, really. I mean, ultimately, things you can plan out a whole show, and things just sort of naturally happen, which is the exciting part for us to do the show. So I think that, I don't know, maybe there'll be new ones. I don't know. Maybe I'll get bored. Want a few new ones.
Maybe she'll turn Charlie from friend
to lover.
Can I kind of spill some of this one?
I actually don't think that's going to happen for a while. I think that's one that's safe to say that probably won't happen until they give us our second season.